All right. This video is only 17 seconds long. But look, I try not to be mean. I try not to be, It's just, sometimes, the Democrats, these politicians, they give me so little. So, they give me a lot to work with, but just I expect so little of them, but yet then again, they always find a new way to just embarrass themselves. So I want to pull up this video here of Joe Biden himself. He looks confused and tired. It's overall, he's being asked what his legacy for Gen Z will be. What do you want your legacy for Gen Z to be? And this is what a reporter is asking to Joe Biden. And Joe Biden says that I cure the economy and the environment and a few other small things. And if this doesn't show you just how incompetent the Democrats are and just how much they lied to us about Joe Biden's mental health and the way he's just being presented, I really don't know what else to tell you. But here, I just want to read this because I had to retweet it. Okay, I'm going to hell for this one. This looks like he just escaped from an old folks' home, confused, or he had a lot to drink and needs to find a place to sleep. Because this looks like Joe Biden on like a bender. So, reporter, what do you want your legacy for Gen Z to be? That I cured the economy and the environment and a few other small things. Already, right off the bat. Presentation.
Over you. Let's see her so late.
Mr. President, what do you want your legacy for Gen Z to be?
Yeah, cure the economy.
What are you going to do?
And the environment. And a few other small things.
That's it. Does that inspire confidence? He goes up to the reporter saying, "Boy, it's really late. It's really late." And then he gives his answer. Again, one more time.
Over you. Let's see her so late.
Mr. President, what do you want your legacy for Gen Z to be?
Yeah, cure the economy.
What are you going to do?
And the environment. And a few other small things.
So let's talk about what the economy as it stands right now. Owning a home is becoming a fool's dream. Owning a car, or even doing car payments, is becoming a dream. Going on vacation, a dream. Having health insurance, a dream. All in all, it is a struggle to survive in America. And the number one issue right now is the economy. Now, as it's been brought up, the Democrats are going to hide behind identity politics and try and get voters to fall for that. But the real issue is the economy. And no matter who sits on the throne, they're going to be inheriting an America in which an economy is going into the toilet. Prices aren't going down, they're going up, and everyone is struggling just to make ends meet. But Gen Z, you have to be reminded on who Biden is, what he represents. And the thing is, just remember, Kamala and the rest of the Democrats hid what kind of a liar he is, but he's always been this way. In fact, it's how he's built his entire political career. Let's just go back in time and check out Joe Biden back when he was in his prime and he could still lie and embarrass himself at the same time.
Biden may have more explaining to do.
The new questions stem from taped remarks of Biden during an April campaign appearance in New Hampshire.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and, in fact, ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School. I mean, this guy comes off this whole thing as a flyweight.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
And I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
Joe Biden was victimized by the truth.
Bye Biden. He may not know it yet, but I think this is going to be very difficult for him to recover.
Is Joe Biden dead meat, yes or no?
I think so.
Bob?
Terminal condition.
Terminal. Eleanor?
Yes, unless he comes in third in Iowa.
Morton?
Dying.
I say dead.
That's
Biden.
it. And by the way, side note, I remember my grandpa back in the day would watch that show. But there's the overall greater legacy. And this relates to even Kamala herself, because when it comes time for Democrats to explain what they have done, folks, as I mentioned in my interview with Nick from RBN about the honeymoon phase for Kamala, you see, Democrats, you were in your own denial. You were in denial that something was wrong with Grandpa Joe Biden. See, Joe Biden not only built his career out of lies, but the Democrats maintained his presidency out of lies. And what have I said about lies? And that is they all fall apart. Now, you could tell a really good lie, and it could last for years. Dare I say it, maybe even decades. But it always falls apart because it cannot withstand the truth. And the truth is, Democrats, you have nothing to run on. I want to pull up this video here because they bring up about Kamala. Because what is her legacy? What is she running on?
A few of her accomplishments.
When asked about Kamala's accomplishments.
A few of her accomplishments.
No, I can't.
What are some of her accomplishments?
I will say that everything that I've seen, I don't think that. No.
I honestly don't think she has any. The 4 years that she was in office as vice president, I didn't hear her speak once until like last week. So that's kind of my take on it.
That's the take. You have Joe Biden walking around being confused, saying that he's cured the economy, cured the environment. Well, gee, how can you cure the environment when there's that disaster with the pipeline? Nord Stream pipeline over there in Europa. You cured the environment. This war in Ukraine isn't really environmentally friendly. This genocide in Gaza isn't environmentally friendly. By the way, there's been many disasters too, as well here in the United States, such as, a devastating wildfire that destroyed the people's lives in Lahaina on the island of Maui, that's part of Hawaii. There is, of course, the fact that Flint, Michigan still doesn't have safe, clean drinking water. Oh, don't forget how the people of East Palestine, Ohio were exposed to dangerous chemicals. But hey, he cured the environment. Hey, curing the economy. Maybe I'll end this on this note with the most painful question of them all. Hey, how's the U.S. economy treating you? Type 1-4, it's great, Kit, as you're sitting in a burning building. Or type 2, please stop asking this question. It hurts too much to answer. You know the economy sucks. Everybody knows it. I don't care where you align. The economy sucks. I wonder how many 2s will be in the chat. But it's just so hilarious. And for me, it feeds into my ego about how I have been proven correct. Dare I say it? No, not only you, my audience, but everybody in independent media, no matter where they stand on the political spectrum, were proven correct. The Biden-Harris administration has been built on lies. Biden's real legacy will always be known as false promises to people who were foolish enough to believe charlatans.